Showtime.
Yeah.
Want to go ahead and introduce yourself, bro?
Yeah, you know. What? Good. You. Two. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, GloPierre. And today, I'm on a live with my boy, Jordan. Appreciate you for having me on again. Always
Yes,
a fun
sir.
time, bro. Man.
Yes, sir. But that last stream we did was legendary, bro. Legendary, bro. If you know,
Man,
you know, man.
if you
If
know,
y'all
you
haven't seen that,
know.
you guys have to go and watch that shit, bro.
Yeah, y'all gotta tap in that one. That was one of the most funniest lives, but it was
Oh my
so
god,
funny.
bro.
But
Shout out to Rami, bro. Shout out to Rami, man.
it's not gonna be as funny because hey, Rami got his bands up, bro.
He
Rami got his
did.
bands up.
He
So
did.
man, shout out to Rami for real. But it's still gonna be a banger. Still gonna be a banger,
Yes,
man.
sir. So basically, for you guys just tuning in or whatever, we're gonna stream for an hour on my channel. Then we're going over to GloPierre's channel. We're gonna continue the stream over there.
Yes, sir.
But
Yes, sir.
yeah, bro. Like I said, bro, we were talking about this before the stream, but we're just kind of gonna wing it. Like we don't really have a concept. We didn't really discuss too much about the stream beforehand. Like we really ironed out a lot of the details like yesterday.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna kind of. Oh, let me turn this fan on, bro. It's hot as hell in here. It's hot as
Yeah,
hell,
bro. Hey, for y'all that do not know, summertime is about to come up in
Oh my
Texas.
gosh.
And yeah, we both got sweaters on, but Texas summer.
That shit is dead. That shit is dead, bro. I swear to God. Every year, bro. Every year. Like in the winter, I'll be like, damn, it's really not too bad out here. And then I'll like that's that first day where it's like 100 degrees plus. I'm like, yeah, bro, I gotta get up out of here, bro.
Yeah,
I
go.
gotta leave. I gotta go somewhere, bro. Anywhere. Alaska, California, bro. Somewhere.
So not Texas,
That
bro.
shit is
I'm
dead,
telling you,
bro.
it'd be 1,000 degrees here. You be, oh my goodness, bro. I remember you were talking about it in your football
I knew you were gonna
football
bring that
story
up.
time, bro.
I knew you were gonna
People
bring that
don't
shit up.
understand playing football in Texas in summer. It'd be like 150, bro. It'd be like, God dang.
Dead, bro.
Outside, like, damn. Like, geez.
Dead. And then like I don't know how it is in like at the higher levels, but I know in that little league football shit, bro, they had like 3 water bottles for us to share. I'm like, bro, y'all on some bullshit, man. The parents were over there sitting off in the shade, just watching us. I'm like, bro, this shit is dead. I remember that first it was like that first lap that they had us do. It was like run from here to the tree and back. It was like probably 100 yards each way. And I was like, y'all didn't tell me about this at the tryouts. You had me run a 40-yard dash, not 100. Like that shit was dead, bro. I don't know how you did it, bro. I don't know how you do it because
Bro.
I'm not cut for that.
Hey,
I'm not.
it's just, bro, I'm telling you, man, I don't even know. Looking back on it, I don't even know how I did it, bro. Especially with pads on and oh my goodness, and they be making you do some BS, bro. I am not gonna lie to you, straight BS. I be like, hey, like you gonna do us like that? Like, man, I remember back in the day when I was in Little League, right, and every time somebody used to mess up, like for conditioning, or whatever, there was this random dumpster all the way. I can't even. It was more than 100. It had to be more than 100 yards, right? This random dumpster in the distance. There was like, you know what? Somebody tucks out line. Go touch the dumpster. Go come back. Mind you, we are like 10, 11 years old. Bro. Like, what y'all doing? You feel me? Like, bro.
Fuck that, bro. I would have after practice I would have went and moved the dumpster closer or something, bro.
No,
You're not gonna get me with that shit.
We would have had to plot on that, bro, because
I would have ran and not came back, bro.
There's no way that's sliding in 2022. Back then, people didn't really care. Social media wasn't popping like how it is, but nowadays, that sliding is child abuse, bro. I'm telling you, some type of.
It really is, man. That's just not okay, bro. Like, I still remember, bro. I don't know if you remember this from that video, but it's like after practice, this dad came up to his son, and he said, "If you don't do better at the next practice, I'm gonna make you run extra after practice."
Yeah.
I was like, bro, this dude is like 9 years old. Like, bro, your husband's sitting in the shade like all day. Like, bro, dude was
Oh,
tripping, bro. Like, I'm talking about, I've never seen anything like that's the moment that I realized, like, you know what? I don't think organized sports are for me, bro. I went back
yeah.
home. I told my dad, I said, look, man. I said, look, dude, I can't do this shit, dude. I
No,
can't do this. They didn't tell my friends didn't tell me about this. They just I would just see them rocking their jerseys, and I thought that shit was cool. I said I want that shit.
yeah.
I just want a jersey so I could wear it. I probably would have got my jersey and just quit right after that and just kept my jersey.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't even make it, bro. I made it one practice. I still like that next day, bro. That next day when I woke up, I still remember the way that my body felt.
Oh
That
my
was like
goodness.
I've never felt anything like that before, dude. I've never felt any like the that video that you posted. It was like the day after leg day.
Oh man.
Bro, it was
Yeah,
just like that, bro. I was like, I woke up and I was like, oh shit. I felt like I was in the sunken place, bro. I couldn't move.
bro. That's what I'm saying. It'd be like that, and man, it's like, yeah, it's the leg day part, right? You feel like your legs are dead, whatever. But with football, bro, it's literally like your whole body, like.
Whole body.
And in the middle of the night, you just be cramping for no reason, out of nowhere. Everywhere just cramped. Everywhere cramped up. You paralyzed in bed. I can't tell you how many times it'll be 3 a.m. Just got back from a football game the night before, and I'll just be one wrong move, one wrong, it's done. It's over.
Charlie horse, bro. It's over.
Charlie horse season, bro. For real, for real. But what are the comments talking about? Putin, bro. You see some of these comments, bro? They were
Yeah, I'm
wild.
not even gonna comment on that, bro. I'm not trying to get hit by combustion in my window, bro. I don't want anything to do with that.
Y'all gotta chill out. Y'all gotta chill, bro. Them boys do not play over there, bro. Y'all gotta chill out.
You
For
hate
real,
to see it.
Nah, man. Nah.
So I want to know. I don't remember when we did. I feel like we did the last stream like November-ish, right?
Yeah, it was mid-November. Something like
So
that.
how has your life changed since then?
Man, I've had honestly, it's gotten a lot more busy since then. I really gotta be really mindful of how I'm using a lot of my time, especially when I'm posting every day. You know, like back then I was really recording like videos maybe four times a week. So I was posting 4 times a week, maybe record once every other day, right? But
Yeah.
when you start posting every day, I know you know this, but when you start posting every day, you drop every day, you really have to set out a time for recording, editing, getting the thumbnails out, all of that, right? On top of that, you know, I'm in school, I got my homework, I got studying, and, you know, relationships and friends and all of that. So it's just been a lot more hectic, but I feel like once you can really simplify the tasks and just realize that, yo, like, just take one thing at a time, it's a lot more manageable than it might seem at first, you know. But that's really
Yeah.
how it's changed. Of course, with YouTube's been doing good, and you know, leveling up every day, trying to level up every day. So the growth has been good, man. For real, for real. What about yourself, bro?
Yeah, man. You love to see it, bro. A lot has definitely changed in my life since then. I know that was back in my parents' house for sure.
Oh yeah,
So I moved
yeah.
out. That's probably been like the biggest change for me,
Mm.
and that's allowed me to really just take this YouTube shit to the next level. I don't think I had 100K back then. I think I hit
Nah,
100K
I
after I
don't
moved
think
out.
you
So
did.
so yeah, I hit 100K. Got the what you call it? Got the plaque.
Yes,
Love to
sir.
see it, bro. You love to see it.
Yes, sir.
I mean, I've been doing a lot of introspection, man. Like something that I've really been focusing on lately is just surrendering to the moment. And it kind of goes along with what you said. Like when you have so much stuff that you need to do, you have to just be fully present. Because if you allow
Mhm.
yourself to just like slip away mentally, you look up and it's like, fuck, dude, like I'm behind.
Exactly.
Like you just end up behind, and like once you're behind, it's like now you gotta really like you gotta work
Yeah.
twice as hard just to catch up.
Yeah, you got
So
like
just being present, bro, and making the most of every moment, that's a very powerful tool to have at your disposal.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not even perfect at that myself, you know. Like it takes whenever you're somebody, it really helps. It takes some time to get used to and getting in the moment, getting in the zone. You know, there's with all these distractions, you got your phone, YouTube, and social media, whatever, and just all of things going around. It really, 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 really can be difficult at times to really just stay in the here and now. But once you do, and once you kind of figure out how to stay in the moment and how to go with the flow, you want to you golden. You know, there's nothing you can't do if you know how to go with the flow. So that's something I try to tell people a lot of times. Is just try and go with the flow as much as possible. You know, life has a I forgot somebody told me this. Life has a rhythm. You know, it's a rhythm to life, and if you can get on that rhythm, find the rhythm, and stay on it, you're gonna be good. So
Yeah. Yeah, and that,
so
that really goes along with what we say about staying in your own lane and not
hmm
comparing yourself to other people. Because it's real easy, especially nowadays, to like look at other people and look at their rhythm and think that
hmm
your rhythm isn't, you know, it isn't correct.
yeah,
It's like, damn, like they're waking up at 3 o'clock in the morning. Like, what the fuck? Like, like, do I need to start doing?
yeah,
But it's like, bro, like, if everything gets done every day, you're good. You know,
yeah.
you're not neglecting your well-being, for the sake of your purpose, then you're in a good spot. And I think that's the biggest lesson that I've had to learn is that you have to put your well-being first. Because if you don't
hmm
take care of yourself, you can't take care of your business. Or you might be able to in the short term, but it's not sustainable. You'll always burn out. You
That's
can't pour from
facts.
an empty cup.
That's facts. That's facts. Exactly. Like, oh snap! Am I good? I just
Good.
it just lagged a little bit. Hold
You're
on.
good now.
Okay, but no, yeah, you're right. I remember back in September, around that time, I got pretty burnt out. You know, I found myself like kind of falling back into old habits. I wasn't taking care of myself. I wasn't taking care of myself as much. Um, the workouts were kind of trash. My diet slipped, and I just needed some time to really reconnect, go back to the roots, and just take some time for myself. So, you know, I had to. Of course, I didn't want to slack on YouTube. I pre-recorded the video, set it out for a week or two, made sure that was good. And after that, I didn't even look at YouTube. I didn't touch. I didn't want to record. I just literally chilled out. You know, went outside, walked for a little bit, the whole week. Made sure I was just going back to the basics. You know, sometimes that's what you got to do. Is
Yeah.
just go back to the basics. You know, especially when you're battling burnout. That's really what it is, man. It's just reconnecting, going back to the easy things, you know, because you try to do the most whenever you're burned out. It's because you're overwhelmed and trying to do the most, right? So just take stuff off your plate one by one, and then go from there. So it is.
Yeah. Yeah, that's something that I've learned the hard way, bro. Is like sometimes you have to really strip your life down, and that's really what it means to focus on yourself, bro. We say that shit all the time as self development YouTubers, but it's
Mm-hmm.
true. Like you have to get rid of all of the. Some of them are distractions, some of them are obligations, but like you got to really prioritize you. And something as simple as going out into nature, like that can have a profound effect on your well-being if you allow it to. Anything that brings you back to the present moment will allow you to complete all of your tasks in a more efficient manner. And that's what allows you to maintain your well-being, because when you're over here trying to go 100 miles an hour all the time, you're going to burn your fuel a lot quicker,
Mm-hmm.
versus if you're going 60 miles an hour, you won't have to stop as frequently for gas, and you'll be able to go further. It's a classic case of the tortoise and the hare. That's one of the first stories
Exactly.
that they ever tell you in kindergarten.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, bro, there's a reason why. Like that shit is very deep if you look beyond just the metaphor.
Yeah. Exactly. Sometimes, yeah, it's just the basics. Just going back to the basics. Like exactly, I completely forget about that story. They tell us that when we're young, little. You know, it's not just a classic just tale, like just a tale
Yeah,
or anything, bro. It's just obviously, yeah, it's an important story. They tell us that for a reason, and man, y'all just gotta remember to just run your own race. You know,
yeah,
um, people are probably looking at me and thinking they're behind, and I know I've looked at people around me and I'm thinking, damn, I'm behind. You know, it's just perspective, bro. Everybody has their own place. Everybody has their own path. Everybody goes along that path at different speeds. So that's just what it is,
Exactly.
man.
Exactly. I'm glad you said that shit too because it's crazy, bro. People probably look at me and think like, damn, he's so far ahead. But then it's like,
Yeah,
they don't know I'm looking at somebody else. And that person's probably
exactly.
looking at somebody else too. It's
Hmm.
like, damn, bro, like, that's why you really have to find fulfillment in the present moment, bro. I've been reading this book called The Power of Now. I'm about 100 pages in right now, and that shit is transformational. Absolutely
Yeah,
transformational, bro. Everybody needs to read that book. Everybody. Because it helps you understand that no matter how much money you get, no matter what type of relationships you find, no matter how far you get in your career or anything, any accolades, achievements, none of it will bring permanent fulfillment because the only thing that can bring permanent fulfillment is the present moment. The reason why those things bring you temporary fulfillment, for example, when I got my plaque, right, that
hmm,
brought temporary fulfillment because it brought me to the present moment. It allowed me to really just sit there and reflect on like,
right.
damn, this
Exactly.
is where I'm at right now, right? But
Exactly.
then after like a week, I'm already thinking about, I'm back in that lack mindset again. And now it's like, okay, things outside of me are changing. My channel's growing. I'm all of this stuff, get a new car, an apartment, all of that. I'm
Hmm.
wearing different clothes, but I still feel like the same person. Like I still feel unfulfilled deep within. And I
Hmm.
realized that like there are people that will live their whole lives trying to accomplish as much as they can in order to try to fill that void. And that's a valid way to live as well. But I feel like when you reach a certain level of awareness, you just can't do that anymore. Like you realize that it's kind of like putting all of your energy into a video game.
Yeah.
You're putting all of your energy into your video game, like your 2K character, making him cold at basketball. But then it's like, damn, bro, like, why don't I just go outside and just and put some shots up, bro? Like, you start thinking on a different level, bro. You start thinking on a different
Exactly.
level, and you realize, like, damn, fulfillment can only come from within. It's all about perspective.
Hmm.
You can be you can be living under a bridge and be completely content and at peace with yourself, and you could be in a
Yeah.
penthouse and be absolutely miserable. Which of those two people is more successful? Which of those two people is living a better life? I know my
Exactly.
answer.
That's game. No, that's fine. I'm glad you brought up the 2K thing because the best people on the game be the worst people. I've never met somebody that's good, like really good at 2K
Oh
and
my
like
god.
really good at basketball in real life. If you ever watch like NBA players like play 2K, they are garbage. They don't have time
Terrible.
to be on the game. But like you watch like these like they always have like memes and jokes like people be worried about the wrong my career like other games.
That's crazy. That's
Like,
crazy, bro. That's crazy.
bro,
People will really take like I'm not gonna I used to do this shit
of
too.
course I
People will
use
really like go and and like work, right? Like put in hours at a job
yeah,
and then take their money that they earned from that job. Probably like a bullshit job too that they hate.
exactly.
Take that money and go and spend it on VC and get tattoos for their character, bro. Like sometimes you gotta
Bro,
sit back and just think about that. Like, damn, it doesn't get much worse than that, bro. That's about as low as it gets, bro.
I'm saying, bro, I'm telling you, like I heard there was somebody my brother was playing with on the game, right? He said that he was this is gonna sound crazy, but he had like about $20 to work with after bills, right? After he paid the bills, he had like $20, $30 to work with after that, right? And he said he was gonna use that money for VC. And I
That's
was like,
crazy,
that is crazy.
After bills, bro. That's crazy.
That is crazy.
Hey
Like,
man, different strokes for different folks, bro. But that's wild. That is wild, bro.
I'm like,
Hold on, real quick.
man.
Hold on. We got a donation from my boy Eric S. I appreciate the donation, bro. You're awesome, Jordan, but Pierre is my favorite. Hey man, shout out to GloPierre, bro. Shout out to
Hey,
GloPierre.
shout out
Shout
to
out to
my boy
GloPierre. For all the people
Eric,
who weren't here
man.
at the beginning, we're after an hour, we're gonna go over to his channel and continue streaming there.
Yeah. Hey, shout out to my boy Eric, bro. For real, for real. But
Yeah.
man, yeah. Hey, I know everybody in the comments, most of the guys in the comments, most of the guys in the stream, I can relate to slaving, waking up, bro. I'm telling you, waking up not touching the toothbrush, not even washing your face, not going to the shower, waking up straight to the game.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness, man.
But bro, video games, it's crazy, like how intoxicating they could be when you're really down bad in your real life.
Yeah.
That video game becomes all you know, bro. I remember when I was in college, bro. This is like when I was on my last legs, bro. I was like, bro, I'm about to drop out. But like, I was like really trying not to, bro. I was trying as hard as I could not to. I used to wake up at like 5 o'clock in the morning to play 2K.
Oh.
Just to play 2K, bro. Because I was like, bro, this might be the only chance I get for the whole day. Let me just go ahead and do this shit real quick. Oh my god, bro. I remember that shit. It was they had made 2K free. They had made it free on what's the shit called, bro, where you buy the game like through PlayStation?
Like the PlayStation Plus?
Yeah, they made it free through PlayStation Plus, and I got that shit. Bro, oh my gosh.
5 a.m. to play 2K.
5 a.m., bro. Just to play for like an hour. Just to play for an hour, bro. That and it was Red Dead, bro. Red Dead Redemption 2.
Man,
crazy, bro.
Yeah, and then it's crazy because in that way, like, video games are an escape. You feel me? Like, there's nothing in my head if you play an hour of video games a day, right? But you take care of all of your other business, you know, you get what you got to do done. Nothing wrong, you feel me? But if you're literally using that to escape with what you have to do, you got all this stuff to do, pile it up, you're not touching any of it, then you down bad, you know? Like, I'm like, yo, I don't, it's crazy. I just grew out of video games, you know? Like, I still play every now and then, but I feel like for some people, when you get older, they just don't lose, or they just lose the appeal, you feel me? Plus, the games out right now are trash. Straight garbage.
Yeah, bro. Hold on. Okay. This dude said, I played a game once from midnight till 6 a.m. one go. This man has no idea who he's talking to, bro. Look, I used to put in, oh my God, bro. When GTA came out, bro, GTA 5, bro, people don't understand the types of hours I was putting in on this game, bro. You guys think I work hard on YouTube. Dude, there was like, no, bro. It was 2 games, bro. 2 games. There was GTA 5, especially when the online came out. It was raps, bro. It was raps. I'm talking like 8 hours a day, bro. 8 to 10 hours a day, minimum. And Black Ops 1. Bro, Black Ops 1. Goodness. Dude. Dude. I don't care what anybody says, bro. People talk about Black Ops 2, Modern Warfare 3. Bro, that was Black Ops 1 was prime Call of Duty, bro. Prime Call. I'm talking about from the YouTubers that were out at the time to the game itself. Black Ops 1, bro. I used to put in, there was this summer, it was the summer going from 5th grade to 6th grade, bro. I don't know if anybody's seen like those pictures where I had that big ass afro, bro. So like, the reason, I didn't do that shit on purpose. I just forgot to get a haircut because I was so busy playing the game. And so I looked up one day and I was like, oh shit. Damn, bro. Where the fuck did that come from? Bro, like, what the hell I was out of there, bro. I'm talking about, I was putting in, that's the first game that I ever broke. I got like that game used to like raise my blood pressure, bro. I probably lost years off my life that I'll never get back, bro. That shit, I remember, bro, I reached my breaking point. I took that shit out the I think I was on 360 at the time. I took that shit out the console mid game. I took it out and I just cut it up, bro, with the scissors, bro. I was down atrocious, man. And I had to play Modern Warfare 2 for a whole month after that shit, bro. I was down atrocious.
Double-digit hours on the game. 95 hours
minimum. I was putting it out, and that's why I quit, bro. Is because I remember this day so vividly, bro. I was on GTA Online. This was probably like 2019. I was probably about 19 years old, right after I dropped out of school, and I remember I was just like I was playing missions and shit, and like robbing stores, trying to get my money up in the game, and then I thought about it. I was like, damn. Why don't I just try to get money in real life instead? And I turned the game off and I never turned it back on again. That was the last time I played. I sold my PS4 and everything, bro. I never looked back after that.
Nah, man, that is crazy, bro. It's crazy. Those moments when you just sitting there and you realize you just mindful. You like, what am I doing right now?
Bro, for
Like,
real.
I'm over here trying to get a couple $1,000s in the game in GTA, and that's
Grinding.
not even that much in the game, bro.
Bro, it's
Not
like, bro, I'm
wrong.
not even having fun. I'm just trying to get my bread up in the game. Like, what's the, like, my friends are on here or anything, bro. I'm not talking to anybody, not meeting anybody on the game. I'm just here trying to get my character's money up. For what? Why? Like, this shit made, like, it's like it hit me. And, like, when you're 14, you don't understand because you don't think
Yeah.
about, oh, I can actually go out and get, like, get rich.
Hmm.
Which at the time, if I'm being real, that's all I cared about at 19. At like 18, 19 years old, I just wanted money.
Hmm.
But of course, as I got older, I realized that there's, deeper truths to be found and more fulfillment to be found in peace. But
Yeah.
like I said, man, at the time, bro, that epiphany. Just I couldn't look at the game the same after that. I stopped watching GTA like YouTubers, like everything, bro. I just completely let go of the game, completely detached. But I'm not gonna lie though. If here's my thing with video games, I'm not completely like fundamentally against video games.
Hmm.
I think that if you play them with your friends, that can be a good thing. Cause me and my
Yeah.
friends, like we made memories on the game. Like we made memories, like shit that we could still talk about and reminisce on and like laugh about. So to
Yeah.
me, I don't look at that as wasted time. But if I'm on there playing the same mission over and over for like 8 hours, trying to get my money up so I can get a car that they just dropped in the new DLC pack, just so that
Nah.
I can sell it the next day, that's time that I won't get back.
Yeah.
That is time that I will not get back, bro.
Yeah, that's dead. That's dead. But yeah, I completely 100% agree with you, man. I have memories of me and my friends like playing 2K, grinding to a new level, or you know, just head to head matchups with my friends. Yeah, that's if it's making memories with your friends. Yeah, that's cool. But yeah, grinding with bro, especially once you okay. I feel like once you like 14, 15, 16, 17, anything below 18, I feel like being a slave to the game can be somewhat excused. Once you're 18, bro, there is
It's
no
crazy.
excuse. Okay,
It's
it's
crazy.
crazy after that. There's no excuse. You shouldn't be on the game for 8, 9 hours.
The only way to justify that, in my opinion, is if you are actually going to like stream or make
Yeah.
content or something like that. If you want to make a living
Hmm.
off of video games, yeah, you probably should be on the game for that long. Still
Yeah.
get outside and everything like that, but like I don't know,
Yeah,
bro. Just
that's
being
it.
on the game and you're especially if you're not even having fun, like
Yeah.
bro, you gotta really like reassess your life and ask yourself, what am I running from, bro? What am I running
Exactly.
from? Because like you start to realize that life kind of is a video game in a sense. Like yeah,
Hmm.
I'm not out here robbing stores and shit like that, but I'm still leveling up. I'm still leveling up in life, and that's like that's a good feeling
Hmm.
versus just getting my character's money up or leveling my character up. It's like, oh shit, like and nobody cares, bro. Like that's crazy, bro. Like nobody really cares.
Exactly. Like it's not gonna be on your tombstone. Oh, like this thing I had 500 million GTA. It was a level 1,000. Like
They do
nobody
not
gives
care, bro.
nobody gives a damn about like man, for real. But there's a question. Grinding on YouTube and not seeing any results, don't know what to do. For Mr. 81. Man. Um hmm.
Okay, the best advice I have for anybody, bro, a YouTube or really any business endeavor is you have to elevate your thinking first. All right, now the chances are that you have limiting belief systems in you. You have limiting belief systems that are telling you that you're either not worthy or you're not capable of having a large following on the platform. Right now, you got to really dig deep and figure out why you have those limiting belief systems so that you can overcome them. Because those limiting belief systems act as gatekeepers for ideas. So like there could be really really good ideas that are being presented to you, but you're rejecting them subconsciously. You're just not you're like and I've seen it. I've seen it like with people that I know. Like I can see as their level of thinking elevates, as they start to overcome their limiting beliefs, their ideas just get better. And that's really what it comes down to, bro, because YouTube I used to think that it was all about grinding and just posting like post 3 videos a day and all stuff like that. That is one way you can get there, but it's like, bro, somebody like Mr. Beast could probably post 2 videos a year and see more progress than you, just because his ideas are better. He's elevated his thinking. And that's really like, it's not even a matter of quality over quantity. It's just how good are your ideas. But the only way to be receptive to them is you got to elevate your thinking, bro. You got to figure out why you believe you're not worthy, bro, or why you believe you're not capable. And that's what I've been doing recently. Like, you know, when I made I did that stream where I was talking about that lady who asked me, you know, why do I feel like I'm so important that I should be vlogging my life? That triggered a limiting belief. I realized that I have a belief that I'm not important enough to watch. And it's like real thinking about all of that. It's like, damn, the fact that I managed to hit 100K while having those limiting beliefs in my mind is borderline miraculous.
Yeah.
So it's like, what happens if I get rid of those beliefs? Then what? How far can my channel go then? And that's what you got to ask yourself, bro. I don't see YouTube so much as a grind. I think of it more as like a flow. It's like a perpetual flow state where you're just, I don't want to say you become like a machine, but shit just becomes kind of automatic to you. Like people probably looked at my day in the life and they're like, oh, he's like, you know, he's really productive and he's, you know, to me it's like, that's just normal. Like that's not, I don't think that I work very hard at all because that's just like, it's just natural.
What you do.
Like meditating, cold showers, these are just natural things that I do because like, what's the alternative? Like, you know, that's just not, it's just part of who I am. And so basically what I'm saying is work on yourself first. Focus on yourself. And from there, your YouTube channel, especially if you're a self-development channel, but really any channel, will begin to reflect that in due time.
Exactly. Hey, that's fire. When you talking about the flow state and just doing things, it's when you're automatic. I thought of Steph Curry off the head. Shooting isn't hard for him. Like it's not that it's automatic. Like he just be shooting that thing. It's nothing to him. You know? It's what he does. And man, you just put me on game. I didn't even think of it like that. I'm not gonna lie, like posting every day this month. It's kind of been, I like it though. I like it because it's a challenge in a sense. Like it brings it brings that go-getter out of me, you know? Like it's like, oh, I gotta do this, I gotta do this, I gotta do it. It feels like I gotta, it's urgency, you feel me? But man, it shouldn't feel, at the same time, it shouldn't feel like that. You know?
I know exactly how you feel, bro, because that's the same shit that I've been dealing with for pretty much the past 2 years now. It's like once I fell into that mindset of, and mind you guys, I'm not saying like you shouldn't post every day if you want to, whatever. But like, how do I put this, man? Like, I feel like for me, anyways, posting every day was more about feeding my ego more than anything. It was about me doing something, me taking an action that made the idea of growing my channel believable. That's what, and so basically, here's a quote that I heard. I didn't hear it, but I read it in one of Kevin Samuel's video descriptions, bro. And this shit, it kind of changed my life in a sense, bro. Like that quote probably changed my life more than anything that I've ever heard him say in any of his videos. You can't outperform your belief systems. You cannot outperform your belief systems, bro. That's something like, and I had to really sit back and think about it, bro. Understand the implications of it. All right, you're like, that was me posting every day and me feeling like I need to just constantly apply pressure all the time is me trying to get to where I want to go by force instead of by flow. Right? And it's two different ways and they both can work. Like, for example, for as easy as Steph can put up a three from half court when he's in that flow state, Shaq could just body you and just dunk on you. It's two different ways to get to the same place and they're both valid, but it's just about deciding which one works best for you. You know, or maybe finding a nice middle ground, you know, where you can feed your ego so that it's believable for you, but also understand that you're in a flow state. And that's really what it comes down to, bro. Like it starts within. It starts with the way that you perceive your capabilities as a content creator or just as a person in general.
Man, that just blew my mind. I'm not gonna lie. That just blew my mind wide open. That's a fire quote. Real
Yeah,
for
that shit is life changing, bro. That shit is life
man.
changing, man. Because we all know those people that, like, bro. The analogy I always like to use is the treadmill.
Mm.
You could be on the treadmill running 30 miles per hour, bro, busting your fucking ass, bro. But the person who steps off the treadmill, who has the presence of mind to step off the treadmill, they could crawl and they will still make more progress than you. They will make more progress in that they're going to move from where they are to where they want to go. You could be on that treadmill and go as fast as you want, and you're trying to, get 20 feet ahead of you, 5 feet ahead of you. But you'll never get there, no matter how fast you go, because your thinking is fucked up. It has nothing to do with the action that you're taking. That's what people got to understand, bro. It's about inspired action. It's all about inspired action. People think that you can just intellectualize your way to success, and maybe some people can. Maybe some people can use logic. But for me, I found that I've always found the most success in my life when I just surrendered. I just surrendered to the present moment and focus on elevating myself. Focus on overcoming my internal limiting belief systems and just letting the flow of life take me into that spot that I belong in. That's how I'm starting to really see things, and you guys will definitely see that in my content moving forward for sure. As far as like the whole you're not really gonna get like that grinded out Jordan anymore, like how I used to be. Like that part of me is kind of starting to go away. But I also think that that's kind of essential though for some people to go through that, because like for me, I had to see it for myself to know that that's not the way for me.
Yeah.
It's not the way for me, but for some people it is the way. Maybe some people have the mental stamina to maintain that work ethic. Like a Kobe Bryant, for example. Kobe Bryant's a great example of that. And that's like I'm sure he had no regrets when he died, at least about his career.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like I think I watched a video from their trainer. It was Tim Grover. He was explaining the difference between Michael Jordan and Kobe. He said that the difference was that with Kobe, you might know what I'm talking about too. He said the difference was that with Kobe, it was hard to get him to stop training, to stop working. Whereas with Michael Jordan, it's like he seemed to understand that, okay, you need to stop training for today and rest, because eventually you start to get diminishing returns. But Kobe didn't understand that, and so he just kept working. And they're both highly successful people at the end of the day. So it's like, it just depends on what path you want to take. And this is another one, bro. David Goggins, great example. Great example of that, bro. Like, different people are going to take different paths, but at the end of the day, what is it that we all crave deep down? It's fulfillment. But like I said earlier, bro, the only place you can find that is in the present moment. You can't expect any goals or any achievements. Bro, if imagine, okay, so for example, let's say an NBA championship. If that was the end all be all, like if that would bring you permanent fulfillment, Jordan would have retired after he got his first ring.
Yeah.
Why did he keep going? Because
It's not.
it doesn't bring you true fulfillment, bro. It just doesn't. Tom Brady, this man retired for like what? Like a fucking 5 hours, and then just came back. Shit, bro. I was like, bro,
It's an unfinished business. Like, what are you talking about?
You need to be in the retirement home, bro. But he's just out here, bro. Like he's, because he's still hungry. And some people will continue to utilize that hunger to achieve more things in their lives, which is fine. And some people will realize very early on that the fulfillment can only be found from within. Some people will find a nice middle ground, and that's kind of where I'm hoping to land, is in that middle ground. But yeah, bro, that's that's something that I realized recently, bro, and it kind of like shook my whole perspective on life in general.
Yeah, that boy just put me on game. I saw a comment earlier. That boy, it said Jordan was dropping gems. Yeah, it's crazy. I'm just sitting here. I'm like, it's this. Bro, just changed my.
I've been doing a lot of interest, dude. Like that's the thing about moving out, bro, is I have so much more time to just sit there. Like even like it could be 5 minutes in between tasks, bro, where I just maybe between doing emails and reading or something like that. I might just sit there for 5 minutes and just reflect. And I think I said this in my last stream, bro, but the most powerful question you'll ever ask yourself is why? Why? When you start asking yourself that question, you will learn more about yourself and about the world than anything could ever teach you, bro. Just asking yourself that one question and using it as a follow-up question, just going deeper down the rabbit hole. Why did I feel triggered when that lady asked me why I felt I was so important to be vlogging my life? Oh, because there's a deeply rooted insecurity that maybe I'm not important enough to be doing that. Why? And then you just keep going down the rabbit hole.
Why?
Why?
That's all it is, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy. I saw a comment that wish we could touch on. Oh, yeah, by Aaron.
This one?
Yeah, that one.
Are you glad you were once down bad? Don't get me wrong. I get nightmares of that life, but without it, I would have never become a better person. Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. I'm really glad, bro. The reason why is because, for one, obviously, the satisfaction of seeing myself grow.
Mm-hmm.
But honestly, bro, from a content creation perspective, it helps me connect to my audience a lot more. To know that I've been through a lot of the things that they talk about. Like, if they come at me with a problem, like, like, damn, I'm feeling this girl, but, like, a lot of like girl trouble stuff, I've been through that. I know what that shit feels like. Heartbreak. You remember the last stream. I know what that shit feels like.
Yeah.
So I was like, I can really help them. Depression, I've been through that. Anxiety, I can help them. Because I look at it as like, I was in this like a pit. And it's like, I'm out of the pit now, but there are still people down there. And I can say like, yo, grab that rock right there. That's the rock that I use, bro. Grab that rock. Now grab that one. Grab that one. And it's like I can tell them like, bro, like that's you can get out of there. And this is how you do it. And I know that because I've been there.
Exactly. The greatest teacher in life is pain, experiencing pain, bro. Of course I was happy. I was down bad. That's the only way I can be able to, like you said, like that's the only way I can help is by just giving my experience, bro. The reason I even wanted to start making videos, starting to, start my channel is because I was in a really bad spot and I wanted to make sure nobody felt like that. I didn't want people to feel alone. I didn't want people to feel like, dang, there was this one specific example, this moment. And I remember I was watching your video, about your, that thing you went through. And it touched me because last year, it was around this time too. Last year, around this time, I was taking one of my walks, and there's this place that I used to. There's like a little empty parking lot, and it's next to a swimming pool, and there's a tree. There's a tree next to the gate of the swimming pool, and I used to sit there and just think, right? And one day, I was just going through a lot, and I just sat down. I just started crying. Like, first time I cried in like 4 or 5 years. Just started crying, just bawling my eyes out, just in the parking lot. And that was the first time I like felt like truly alone. Like I'm here by myself. Like you're in a house full of people and you by yourself. You got all these people, all these friends in your phone, everybody on your phone, and you can't connect with anybody. You feel me? And I was like, damn, rock bottom. That's what it was. And I go over there, every time I take my walks, I always go back to that spot and I just reflect. And I'm like, look how far I came, A part of me died over there, but a part of me still lives over there, It's it's the same thing. And it's like, man, that was the moment where I was like, I gotta help people. I can't let people feel how I did just then, So of course I was glad I went through everything that I did. It's the reason why I can get so close to some of y'all, It's the reason why a lot of people feel Hollywood or feel, pedestalized because they can't truly relate. They can't truly connect with people because it's like, oh, I never felt that. Why would I why would I entertain connecting with somebody, you know, because they haven't been there. But I can really help a lot of people, and I can really just feel like I'm talking to one of my friends on FaceTime when I make my videos, because I was there. I get it. I was there, you know, just exactly like you said. But man,
I felt everything you just said, bro. Like I know that exact feeling that you're talking about, bro. It's like fuck. Like it's hard to explain to
yeah,
people that haven't. It's like you just like I don't know. I'm having trouble explaining this shit right now, but I think you put it
exactly.
pretty well. It's like I'm 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 really by myself out here. Like
Hmm.
I can't sit here and just expect somebody to save me or or to bring me happiness, bro. Like
Exactly.
I can't. I have to. Something has to change. Like something has to change, bro. And how you said a part of yourself, died at that spot. I look at it as you died, but you were reborn as well.
Hmm.
That's where GloPierre was born.
Exactly.
Pierre died. He's gone. But GloPierre was born.
Exactly. Straight like that. Straight like that. And man, I was gonna say something. But yeah, bro. Um, crazy, crazy. Just oh yeah, what you said. With when you're really alone, nobody, you know, you expect. I remember whenever I used to feel really, really down in that same time frame. I used to make walks. I used to see people, and I felt like I just had a cloud over my head, you know. And I used to,
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I used to expect somebody to just come up to me and just ask, like, "Oh, like, why are you sad, man? Like, what's going on? What's going on?" I used to just walk past these people. I just used to expect somebody to just come and just save me or whatever. But in the reality is, bro, everybody got their own stuff going on. You know, nobody's gonna save you. You know, and it just perpetuated. It just added on to my feeling of sadness even more. You know, my loneliness. It's like, man, like nobody cares about me. You know, but it's not in the
Yeah.
sense that people despise you. It's just people got their own lives going on, and that's okay. You know, but man,
Exactly. That all, bro. That would hit me. That would resonated pretty deeply, bro. Because I thought that was just me. Like I would really just sit out there and just hope, bro. Like I just
hmm,
want somebody to. It's like okay, I needed therapy. Like that's really what I needed. It's like,
yeah,
bro, you need therapy. But this
exactly.
this one right here, bro. How can anyone save you if everyone needs saving? That right there is very very deep, bro. That one is that's very deep because like I said earlier, you can't pour from an empty cup. So a lot
Yeah,
of people are walking around and they're like they're on their last few drops.
mm,
But they'll put on that facade like they're good because everyone
mhm,
else is doing it. But that's where people like me, GloPierre, or really any other YouTuber that's willing to be open about the struggles that they've been through. That's where we come in at. It's
yeah,
because we're here to tell you like, yo, like shit isn't sweet, bro. Like we go through shit and we've
yeah.
been through shit, bro. We have been through some shit. Like I remember, um, oh my god, bro, my 20th birthday, man, my 20th birthday. I remember that last stream we did. I read that excerpt from my book. It
Hmm.
was that interlude about my birthday, how that girl had like ghosted me and everything. But it's like I
Yeah.
remember sitting in the car, bro, the Walmart parking lot, and I was just like, fuck, dude, like what the fuck happened? Like, how did I end up in this position in life? Like, how did I end up? It's like I'm 20 years old, and like what the fuck? Like, what's changed in my life in the past 10 years, bro? Like, what has changed at all? It's like, bro, like how? Okay, how is it possible to be broke and you have no women? That shouldn't be possible, bro. Because like, mathematically speaking, you got 24 hours in a day. So either
Yeah.
either you're too busy messing around with women to get money, therefore you're broke,
Hmm.
or you're too busy getting money to mess around with women, therefore you have no women, but you have money.
Yeah.
I had neither. So like, bro, what the fuck? Like, what have I been doing, bro? I was like, bro, how is that shit even possible? I had to sit there and
Bro,
like and really just think about that, bro. I had to sit there and just think, like, damn. I got to get my shit together. And I know I always tell you guys, like, with self-development, implement one habit at a time. Dude, I just changed my life overnight. Just like that. Literally, just when I turned 20, bro, just overnight. Like, by May, like my birthday's in March. By May, I was a completely different person already. Because it's like pain, bro. It forced me to, like, it forced me to make the changes that I needed to make, bro. Because if I didn't, that wasn't a way that I could continue living, which that's where that other video came from, which this was like kind of, just like another moment like that. Obviously not to that same extent, but it was just like it's just a down bad moment, bro. It's like, fuck, dude, like, what the fuck happened?
Exactly. So you missed the donation.
My boy Jason, I appreciate the donation, bro. What have you been playing on guitar? I'm trying to learn "Holiday" by Green Day. I'm on bass. Hold on, let me get the goddamn guitar, bro.
That boy finna bust out the y'all done made boy. Boy finna spit some tunes for y'all.
Get this motherfucking guitar, bro. I've been trying to learn this song, bro. Let me see if I got it real quick. Wait. Okay, I'm getting it. That's what I've been trying to learn.
Okay.
Love Yourself by Justin Bieber, man. That's a very good song. I slept on that song for a while.
Okay. Shoot, I'm asleep on Justin Bieber. Period. Maybe I need.
Bro, I was asleep on him until what was it? He dropped this song with Ariana Grande back in 2020. I think it's Stuck With You. That song is a banger, man. That song is a fucking banger. That and Peaches. I was listening to Peaches very heavily.
Is that the
very heavily?
Is that
Giveon and Daniel Caesar.
Maybe
it dropped last year.
I think I've heard of it. I'm tripping, but yeah. Man, shoot. I was gonna say something that don't know popped up, but backtracking to the what did you say? What was the last thing you said for the guitar thing? I know we were talking about pouring from an empty cup. Wait, I think it was a comment that I wanted to see. Oh, it was women shouldn't be the cause of your depression. It's not that it was that. It wasn't that. It wasn't that you were depressed because it added on. It was like, man, I can't get, because trust me, as dude, we're all dudes. Most of the people in here are dudes, bro. Bro, women. I saw somebody at work tell me this, but it was an old head too. It was an old head, bro. So I know he done been through some stuff, right? But he said, as a dude, pussy is the greatest motivator, bro. And it's facts. It's facts. If you just think on what we're hardwired to do as humans, bro, it is, right? So of course, when you have that, right, and all of a sudden, like, something happens and it's no longer there, whatever else is going on in your life, because let's face it, bro, if you can have a lot on your plate, but if you have a girl with you, or if there's a girl there, you're not really going to be thinking about it as much, because that girl is there. As soon as she dips, everything, not only is that stuff that was there is going to be presented to your face, everything's going to be 10 times worse. You feel me? So it's not even like the girl made you depressed. It's just like, damn, that escape is gone, and now I'm faced with now I'm alone, and I'm alone with all my problems that she was kind of hiding. You know what I'm saying? So it just adds on to that fact. It's not that girls make you depressed or whatever. It's just like when you're not in the company of somebody, especially somebody that you really care, not just like random hookups or whatever, because that's temporary, like, distraction. But whenever you're not in the presence of somebody that you really, really, really care for anymore, bro, it's like, it's like a smack in the face, bro. Like, you got hit by a bus.
Yeah, especially when it just happens like quick.
Mm-hmm.
That shit will that shit will take. It's like taking the floor out from under you, bro. Like, that shit will mess you up, bro. Like that shit
Exactly.
will. I'm talking about break. I remember we were talking about songs, bro. Like songs that we could not listen to, bro. Like, bro, like, dude, that shit. I'm talking about that shit will have you messed up, man. Broken, bro.
Oh
Broken.
me, bro. Like it's so crazy how you know everything can change in like a span of like 2-3 days, right? Like it will be cool, and then something happens, and your whole world is just flipped on itself. Like you said, somebody pulled the rug from underneath you, man, and you just in a daze. You like you can't even.
Yes,
You don't even know
that's
what to feel.
that's the
You don't
perfect
even
way to
know
put it, bro. A daze. Look, hey, since Kendrick's in here, I think it's time I come clean, bro. Kendrick, first of all, what's good, bro? Second of all, he's probably gonna remember this shit, bro. I'm glad that you said a daze, man. March 7th, 2020. March
Uh,
7th, 2020. I was at the grand opening of this music studio that I had helped open. I've told that story in the past, but the short of it is that I met this dude on the plane coming back from LA. I connected him with some of my friends who are into music that were looking for a studio. He wanted to open a studio. Perfect partnership. I was there kind of not even as a middleman, but just like, to introduce them, to connect them, and then wanted me to be like the in-house videographer at the time. And this is like around the time I quit my job on the 9th. I put in my 2 weeks notice on the 9th. The 7th, okay, the 7th. So we're at the grand opening, bro. It's not like a party, but it's like it's a vibe though. Like there's people there, they're hotboxing in the little booths, whatever. Everyone's just having a good time. And I had texted this girl. I had texted the girl, the girl that I wrote the book. If anybody's read the book, you might remember this from the book. I texted her this poem. Okay, I texted her this poem. It was probably like around 3 p.m. or 4 p.m., something like that. The grand opening was at like 5. So I'm stressing. I'm just stressing because she's not answering.
yeah.
She is not answering, bro. And I'm just fucked up. And then she finally hits me back, bro. And I remember what she said. At least somewhat. I remember somewhat what she said. But I just remember her saying like, she was like, we can only ever be friends and nothing more. Like that, or like I tried to be clear about that. But it was a good poem though. Dude, when you said a daze, it's like I remember being so disoriented that I had to go and sit down. Like I had to sit down on the floor. And I was just sitting there like just staring off into space, bro, for like an hour. And everybody's coming up to me like, bro, you good? Like, yeah, bro, I'm straight. Like, I'm like, bro, I wanted to get the fuck. The only reason why I didn't leave on the spot is because I gave my friend Kendrick a ride there, and I didn't want to say like, yo, bro, like, we gotta go. Like that was, bro. I was like, I'm talking about fucked up, bro. That shit, like, it felt like how I'd imagine if somebody just walked up behind you and just elbowed you in the back of the neck, like really hard, bro. Like, bro, threw my whole equilibrium off. I couldn't see straight. I couldn't think about nothing, bro. I was like, fuck, lost my appetite. Just down bad, bro.
Exactly, bro. Like,
Down bad.
oh man.
Oh my goodness.
Nah, that's crazy. It really be like that. And it's kind of crazy how like something like you said, like it feel like somebody like elbowed your hair, right? Like it's crazy how it has the same effect, like it's just wild. Like just some letters, some words on the screen, just be like, God, no, I can't even imagine how I feel in that situation, bro.
Bro, it's like a physical sensation, bro. Like you feel it. Like it's like a sinking feeling.
Man.
Where it's like you just like, and you just know like it's over. Like that's it. Like it's over. Like fuck. Like it's over. And you're like at a fucking celebration, bro. Like bro. Fun fact. Fun fact. That was the closest I ever came to smoking weed in my life, bro. They were passing the blunt around, and I was like, I think one of my friends was like, he was like, Jordan, were you trying to hit this? I remember like he was probably joking too, but I remember looking. I was like, I mean, fuck it, man. I was like, hey, bro. I was like, fuck it, man. Fuck it. And then luckily one of his friends talked me out of it. He told me not to start smoking weed. If I had, he told me like if you have big goals or whatever, don't smoke weed because it'll make you lazy. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna take his word for it because this man is always stoned when I see him. So if he must know better than I do. But dude, I almost hit the blunt that day, bro. I was about to walk right in that booth and hit the bro, I'm talking about like big, like bro, going crazy, bro. Hey, we are at an hour, so we're going to go ahead and go over to GloPierre's channel and continue the stream there. So the stream is not over, bro. The stream is not over. We are going to continue on his channel, GloPierre, which I need to put a link in the description actually.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead.
I'm gonna do that. So let me see. Hold on. Yeah, let me do that before I end the stream, just so that people are aware. Can I open Safari?
Say never trust a man who has never smoked weed. That's tough. That's tough.
Guess you can't trust me, man, because I'm clean, bro. I'm clean. I almost hit that shit that day though. See, I don't think it even mattered. They could have had fucking meth, bro. I was about to hit something, bro.
Exactly, because when you're in that state,
you're not thinking.
Exactly, bro. You could consider anything. Somebody put a crack pipe, like, bro. You try to hit like at this point,
heroin, like, bro. Something you could be mixing shit together, lacing it. Exactly. Hey, let me see what that's all about, bro. Let me.
You like, shoot, at this point, bro. Nah.
Fuck it.
Exactly. But hey, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna set the other stream up. Make sure y'all just like Jordan said, the stream's not over. It's gonna be on my channel. And somebody said, "Will you answer questions?" Of course. Oh, yeah. Now we get down. But yeah.
Let's get it. All right, guys. So I have the link in the description to GloPierre's channel. So if you want to continue watching what you do, because it's only gonna get better, go ahead and click that link, bro. Go ahead and click that link because we're gonna get into some juicy shit today, bro. I can already feel it. But hey, keep watching, bro. Keep watching. Click that link. You